The latest news for Hasbro's Marvel Legends, NECA's target Haul-A-Thon Week 4, Mattel teases its next crowdsourcing item for Mattel Creations, and a whole lot more. So let's jump into it. Yo, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to the latest T&I news video. It's a Friday edition, and we've got a lot to cover today. So let's start off with a little bit of news from Hiya Toys. They've released images, official images for their next Godzilla figure. This is from Godzilla vs. Kong, the 2021 movie. It's listed as Heat Ray Godzilla. So you get the heat ray blast effect, and you get the kind of semi-translucent blue on the back fins. So this figure has yet to go up for pre-order at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store, but I suspect will probably be up either this weekend or early next week. For you Star Wars fans, we have a new MAFEX Katan figure. This figure is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. The cost of it is $120. It is listed with a March 2024 release date. The figure is said to come with a helmeted head and an unhelmeted head. You're going to get multiple pairs of hands, a ripcord, 2 blaster pistols, a wrist blade, a jetpack, 2 blast effects, and a figure stand. So as I said, this figure is available for pre-order now. And also for MAFEX, we have a new Shin Ultraman figure, the deluxe version that went up for pre-order. This one's going to cost you about $95 and is listed with the January 2024 release date. This figure is going to include 2 different head sculpts, multiple pairs of hands, alternate feet, 2 ray parts and 2 ultra slash parts, a wand, and again a figure stand. And just like Katan, this figure is available for pre-order now at our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. For you DC Multiverse fans, we've got a Platinum Edition variant Catwoman figure. This is a gray version of that Knightfall Catwoman. The regular version is purple, has the purple outfit, and this one has the gray outfit. Now again, this is a Platinum Edition figure, which basically means it's a chase variant. So it will randomly be packed in cases of with the regular figure. So Big Bad Toy Store has this available for purchase if you want to specifically buy it. It does have a heftier price tag. They're selling it for $39.99. It's possible if you just order the regular one at places like Amazon, they could randomly send you the Platinum Edition, or you might find it out in the wild. But again, just keep in mind, it is a chase variant. Super 7 has revealed a new wave of Star Trek reaction figures. These are based on the Next Generation episode where Data dresses up as Sherlock Holmes and he and Geordi go into the holodeck and they create the Moriarty hologram who ends up being smarter than like Data and such. So the 4 figures that we don't actually get Moriarty, but we are getting Data as Sherlock Holmes, Geordi LaForge as Watson, and then Picard and Worf, who ended up dressing in Victorian type outfits when they decided to go into the holodeck. Basically 4 figures of the main cast wearing these, again, Victorian type outfits. So this wave of figures is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. For you Masters of the Universe fans, here's an updated image of the upcoming Snake Mountain playset. So this is really just kind of a blown up version of the image that was featured on that checklist that was released earlier this week, showing off all the 2023 Masters of the Universe products. Now, as I've said a couple of times now, this playset will be going up for pre-order at the end of next month, which is 4/28, which I believe is going to be dubbed Masters of the Universe Day. The cost of this playset is said to be about $80, $79.99. So again, if you want to get your hands on it, look for the pre-order to happen later next month. Now, while we're on the subject of WWE, Mattel has also gone on and started to tease their next crowdsourcing item that will take place on the Mattel Creations website. It looks like this will be launching sometime next week. It is going to be WWE based again. Their first one was WWE. Last year was Masters of the Universe. But again, now they're going back to WWE. Now, we don't have any specific details other than this image that was released by Steve Ozer, who is part of the brand team for WWE at Mattel, and it is something that is going to be based on the Monday Night Wars. You see the logo with WCW Monday Nitro. I don't know if it's going to be another type ring or what have you, but those details should be coming very soon. And when they do, we'll be sure to update on TNI. And of course, in my next news video, I'll be talking about this very likely. Now for some bad news from the industry. There are reports out there that originated from the website The Wrap that suggest that Funko, who you may recall bought Mondo, who do like the 1/6 scale Masters of the Universe and Batman animated series figures and stuff. They do posters and things like that. So Funko purchased Mondo last year. I believe it was June of last year. But according to these recent reports, Funko has laid off most of the Mondo staff, and basically the only two divisions left in Mondo that they're keeping going right now are the toys and records division. They do LP albums a lot of times, but things like their posters, which they've been known for, apparently that division has been completely dissolved. Today kicked off the 4th week of NECA's Haul-A-Thon event, at least for online. So the new items that went up on the Target website this morning included the animated series 2-pack featuring Jersey Red and the Grunt. And then the second turtle item that went up this week is the Archie Comics Jaguar figure. Now, as I'm recording this, the animated series 2-pack is still available. However, the Archie comic figure is now sold out, which is funny since that one's not even a Target exclusive. That one will eventually be available elsewhere. It was the same thing last week, so those Archie comic figures seem to be pretty popular. Really nothing else, much else. Another Hello Kitty plush item and some Sonic the Hedgehog plush items also went up this week. I believe next week is the final week for Haul-A-Thon, so I don't know what's going to be going up next week, but we'll find out very late on Thursday night. For you Pacific Rim fans, we've got some new 8-inch scale figures from Diamond Select Toys that went up for pre-order today at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. These figures cost about $30 each. So these are from Uprising Special Ops, and we've got the Valor Omega Jungle Ops version. And then we also have the Obsidian Fury Energy Dispersion Armor version. And then the final figure is the Saber Athena Mark II version. So, Diamond Select Toys has done Pacific Rim figures in the past, and these are the 3 latest ones that they're doing. And again, these are available for pre-order now. For you John Wick fans, we've got a couple of companies that have announced that they're going to be doing figures based on the newest movie, Chapter 4. So Hot Toys released this teaser image and has suggested that they're going to be doing 1/6 scale figures. And then also we've got a MAFEX figure coming, again, based on the latest movie. When more details become available on these, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Jumping back over to NECA Toys, going up for pre-order yesterday was a new Gargoyles figure. This is the Ultimates Angela figure. So this figure is going to include 2 different head sculpts, 3 pairs of hands, the wings, an egg, and a baby Angela as well. And again, this figure went up for pre-order yesterday at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. For you Dungeons and Dragons fans, we've got a new Hasbro live stream coming next week on March 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And later in the day at 1 p.m., we should be getting some new product pre-orders going up. According to the Entertainment Earth Drop Zone page, there will definitely be some D&D Hasbro-related items going up for pre-order. So whatever they reveal on the 29th, looks like we'll be going up for pre-order later that day. So when more details become available, we'll have full coverage of that event over on TNI. And of course, I'll probably be talking about the reveals here at some later time. Okay, now let's finish off with some Marvel Legend news. So first of all, some new images have popped up online. I believe these come from some Canadian e-tailer that appears to have jumped the gun, started taking pre-orders for the Cross the Spider-Verse wave of figures. We'd seen some of these images leak, or images of some of these figures leak out back in December. But we're getting our first look at the deluxe figure from the movie, which is that Cyborg Spider-Woman figure. We'd seen the more kid-friendly version, which has actually been available for purchase for several months now. You can get it at places like Amazon. but there is a Marvel Legend version. Now, I won't say 100%, but indications would suggest that this is going to be, at least here in the United States, a Target store exclusive, or I should say a retail exclusive, with my best guess being Target. I'm not seeing anything that would suggest that this is going to be a general release figure. And again, if it is a store exclusive, my best guess is it's going to be exclusive to Target. We've seen some listings in the Target system previously that suggested a deluxe type Spider-Man item that was a Target exclusive. So I'm thinking that this figure might be what those listings had been for. But when more details, when Hasbro gets around to officially announcing this, I'll be sure to update you guys. And then we got new images for most of the figures in the regular wave, which will be available everywhere, including our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So just to recap, this wave is going to include Miles Morales, Peter B. Parker, Spider-Gwen, the Spot, Spider-Punk, and Spider-Man 2099. And there is no Build-A-Figure with this wave, and they come on those movie-centric card backs. The only one that the Canadian retailer didn't seem to have in stock or was taking orders for was the Spider-Punk. So I will tell you that I've known for a while now that retailers have been getting these figures in their storerooms for a little while now. And but they're not allowed to start. They're supposed to not be able to start selling these. I guess this Canadian e-tailer just ignored it, but they're not supposed to be selling these figures until next month. I believe the embargo date on these is going to be April 9th, so that's when you should see them officially go up pretty much everywhere. And being that stores are already getting these in stock, I don't expect there to be much of a pre-order window on these. I think they're just going to go up for sale. So, the date of the movie has changed a couple of times, and that's thrown off the release schedule for these. So, again, retailers have already been getting these figures in stock. And as I understand it, the figures are shipping in solid cases, which is probably why this Canadian e-tailer didn't have the Spider-Punk, because they probably, for whatever reason, didn't get their case of that figure in stock. But again, look for these to go up for pre-order or purchase early next month. Again, starting on April 9th, though, places like Walmart and Target might start throwing them out sooner, who knows. But again, April 9th, I believe, is the official sale date for these. And going back to that deluxe figure, again, I'm thinking that's going to be a Target store exclusive, but I won't say 100%. But like I say, hopefully Hasbro will be giving us specific details or official details on it, by early next month. You may also want to be on the lookout for that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 wave. It looks like it is already starting to hit Walmart stores. This image comes via OCD Fig Fanatic, who says he found these at his Walmart in New Jersey. So if you don't want to have to hunt around for them, they are still available for pre-order at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Just to recap, this wave includes Volume 3 versions of Star-Lord, Drax, Nebula, Mantis, Rocket, Kraglin, and Adam Warlock. And then the Build-A-Figure for this wave, of course, is the Cosmo the Space Dog. So like I say, if you want to try and hunt around, you might start checking your local Walmart stores. And I know I've seen some people be like, why is this wave hitting before the Ant-Man movie wave? Ant-Man obviously is already out in theaters, but the figures aren't going to be due out until later this year. And as I've said before, that's because Disney changed the release date of the Ant-Man movie at the last minute. They ended up releasing it sooner than it was originally expected. So that left Hasbro kind of like, scrambling to get these figures put out there quickly as possible. But with the date change coming so recently, they weren't able to get the figures out in time for the movie. So again, that's why those figures aren't going to be out until, long after the movie's been in theaters. Okay, and then the final bit of news I have for you today, which is also Marvel Legend related. So Hasbro's Dan Young today tweeted that next week we are going to start seeing pre-orders for the Avengers 60th anniversary items, those items that they revealed in their last live stream. So going back to that Entertainment Earth Drop Zone page, it looks like there will be a Marvel Legend pre-order taking place on March 30th. So that's a Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Likely will be one of these Avengers anniversary figures, and best I could tell, it's probably going to be the Iron Man Mark I figure. So I would expect to see that go up for pre-order next week. since Dan Young didn't specifically just say one figure, I suppose it's possible more than one figure could go up for pre-order. But right now, I would just bet on the Iron Man Mark 1. But as you know, as I've talked about before, Dan has said that we would be seeing pre-orders for products, until the end of April, every week until the end of April. So probably a lot of the remaining pre-orders between now and the end of April will be those 60th anniversary items that they showed off in their live stream. Okay, so that's it for today. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comments section below. Like this video if you're so inclined, and if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there, have a great weekend, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News Message Boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.